Thanks again for tuning in to yet another video. Infamous coming at you live from, once again, the West Coast, San Jose, California. So let's just go ahead and get on with the video. The topic of today's video, of course, I have a full playlist of additional financial services. Is that what they call these things? I made a video on the ceramic coating. I made a video on the prepaid maintenance plan, ESP, extended service plan, and I don't believe I made a video on life tires. So that's gonna be that that topic, just explaining to you guys in case you guys are being offered lifetime tires. Depending on the dealership, they're gonna be calling them different things. So this isn't wheels and tires protection. This is not that. This is lifetime tires. So what is this? What are the drawbacks? Is it a benefit? Man, free tires, that sounds amazing, because tires are expensive. You're looking at, depending on what you're looking at, depending on what style and brand or manufacturer, the prices on tires varies. My Sportster, this one, it has about 3,600. I've already put about a little bit over 1,000 miles on this since I bought it. And when did I buy it? Anyways, doesn't matter. All right, but the rear tire on this thing is pretty much done. So that's only, and I'm really pushing it. They are done. The wheels, the tires on the back, it's done. It's pretty much bald. My lowrider it has about 7,000 miles, and that rear tire, or both tires, it's about ready to get replaced. So once you do your math, if you do 120 per tire, like I said, depending on what you have, that could add up quick. So you're probably thinking, what, if I pay this much right now, I could save myself in the long run. In the long run, I could save myself a pretty penny after, the thing's gonna pay itself after probably, let's just say 20,000 miles. I don't know, like I said, it depends on your riding, and it depends if you're doing burnouts all day, it just depends. But anyways, you gotta read the fine print with this stuff, because there's a few requirements when it comes to that. All right, I've seen people on the Facebook group posted, hey, I did my own oil change, or I took it to another shop, and when I came back to claim my free tires, my lifetime tires, guess what? I avoided that with doing my own maintenance. So that's one of the requirements for most of these dealerships when it comes to lifetime tires. You have to keep your maintenance with that dealership. So if you're getting lifetime tires, the finance guy or the employees, they should tell you, hey, since you're getting the lifetime tires, you might as well get the prepaid maintenance plan with us. So like I said, it's just, if that's what you plan on doing, then then do it. If you're getting the prepaid plan and you don't have any knowledge, or you just don't wish to do any maintenance on your bike yourself, then hey, you should probably consider it. But if you're planning on doing your own maintenance and planning to do your own thing, take it to a separate shop, maybe you have a friend and you trust them a little bit more than you do the dealership, then there's really no point of you getting that service. So that's that's one of the cons. That's one of the downsides of this lifetime tires. You have to keep your maintenance with the dealership. So now you're looking at, if you're doing your maintenance at the dealership and you don't get the prepaid plan, the maintenance plan, then you're looking at $300 to $600 per visit. So you're not really saving anything. Yeah, you're probably getting a $100 discount, but for you to get that $100 discount on the tires, you have to spend, let's just say, $600 to $800, 2 services. And if you get the 1K service in there, then yeah, it's going to cost you that much more. So that's one of the things that they don't really tell you. So you have to read the fine print. Another thing when it comes to this, this should be obvious, but there's also one more con, and that's the labor at these dealerships. The labor rate is a lot. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I've been able to get my tires mounted and changed, mount and balance, for 60 bucks. Now this might depend on your bike, right? Maybe you have a bagger and they have to remove the saddlebags and stuff like that. They might charge you a little bit more, but when I go to my shop, they charge me 60 bucks mounting and balance. Plus the tire, that's, you know, about, man, I'm not good with math, 110 plus 170 per tire. So that's 170, which is pretty good. 170 bucks. You guys, you know, you guys keep that in mind. So mounting and balance, like I said, this is on the labor side. Mounting and balance, depending on the shop you go to, and you know, maybe you can even take off the wheel yourself. This is where you're going to save a little bit more. You remove the wheel yourself, you take it to cycle gear, or you take it to my local, you know, it used to be there, my local motorcycle shop. I can't remember what it's called, something Rider. Man, it closed down about 5 years ago, and I used to, you know, when I didn't want to spend the 60 bucks on mounting and balance, which, I mean, honestly, it's not that much. You know, 60 bucks, you take it to a shop to mount and balance your tires. I think $60 is worth it, all right? Because you don't have to worry about, you know, lifting it and getting it up in the air, and then, you know, getting the belt off and, you know, messing with the calipers and the axle bolts or whatever. I think 60 bucks is worth it, but you could do it yourself. Take it to cycle gear. Most cycle gears, they have a mounting and balance. No, not a mounting, but they do have a mounting and balance of the tire, not of the bike. So you could take your wheel, take it to cycle gear. Most of them, I don't know, like I said, you have to check in with your local cycle gear, but most of them, they do offer mount and balance of the tire, so you could, you know, take it home and then mount it yourself, and you know, call it a day. And that used to be, I haven't, you know, gone recently. I don't know if inflation has changed these services. I don't know, but that used to be about 30 bucks. So my shop as well, my local shop, that was their going rate too. It was $30, which is pretty cheap considering what you guys are about to hear right now. So I've had multiple people reach out to me on Instagram and give me some of their, you know, quotes, because they're wondering, like, holy crap, man, I need tires. I just went to the dealership and they quoted me 590 bucks for the labor. So I mean, you're not really saving any kind of money with lifetime, you know, tires. I mean, honestly, because you are paying $300 for the maintenance. You know, most basic maintenances at your dealership, you're looking at about 300 bucks. Basic one, 220 maybe. So you're paying, you know, 220 per interval, plus when you need the tires, that's when you're looking at, you know, 500 bucks a piece. Holy crap, that adds up.
You serious?
If you're not planning on getting your bike serviced at the dealership, then you shouldn't get the lifetime tires, because in the long run, you're gonna end up doing your own maintenance, and maybe you might be comfortable enough, you know, after a few, maybe, you know, after your 1K and your 5K, you might be comfortable with removing the wheel off your bike, or you could just take it to a third-party shop. Typically, this is what they do. They just remove it, and then they might have a tire shop, or they might have someone they know. That's what my local shop used to do. They would do the mounting and balance of the wheel and the tire, but they would take it to another shop where they had, like, you know, some type of agreement where they would mount and balance the wheel itself. So I gotta put both of my feet down here. I don't know if the cop's gonna give me a ticket for blowing the stop sign. So yeah, I mean, you guys go ahead and share your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. But as far as paying for the lifetime tires, you shouldn't. A lot of the people in the Facebook group, they seem to recommend the wheels and tires. They were saying something about you know, sometimes, because I mean I did not get any of the extra stuff. I did not pay for ESP, wheels and tires protection, none of that. Just look out for some of these deals. Like I said, not every dealership's going to be the same. Every dealership's going to have their own version of this thing. So, but typically, you know, with the lifetime tires, you have to keep it, you know, you have to keep it serviced at the dealership, and you have to get and you have to pay the labor rate for it, which is, you know, a lot. So you could, you know, save yourself some money, a lot of money, if you just unmount the wheel and tire yourself, take it to Cycle Gear, and then have them mount it for you. Or maybe, who knows, maybe you're pretty good at it and you can do it yourself. I don't know. You guys just stay out there, stay safe, don't believe everything you read. Life's a risk, get out there and ride. Later.